Breaking news from Buckingham Palace, folks. What was meant to be an evening of unity and royal splendor has exploded into one of the most jaw-dropping moments in recent royal history. His Majesty had prepared everything with ruthless precision. Foreign dignitaries, crystal glasses gleaming, a seating plan designed to project strength, dignity, and control. But one single chair, shattered the entire illusion. Tonight, I'm bringing you the full story behind the state banquet that ended with Prince William pushing back his chair and walking out while the entire room fell deathly silent. Make sure you're subscribed right now and hit that notification bell, because updates on this developing royal crisis are coming fast. Let's dive in. Buckingham Palace had orchestrated the evening like a military operation. Every placement at that table carried meaning, rank, trust, the future of the crown itself. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, was supposed to sit beside her husband, William, the future king. Her position sent a clear message to the world: she is the one who will stand beside him. But when Meghan entered the hall and lowered herself into the exact seat reserved for Catherine, everything changed. William reached for the back of his chair. His fingers tightened. His eyes moved from Meghan to the folded menu card in front of her. In a voice low but ice-cold, he said words that cut through the room like a blade. "That is Catherine's place." The entire banquet hall seemed to freeze. Conversations died. Foreign guests exchanged uneasy glances. Meghan remained seated, but the confidence on her face began to crack. Harry looked between his wife and his brother, visibly trapped. Catherine hadn't even entered yet. A minor delay in a private chamber had left her seat momentarily empty. Someone, and we now know it wasn't an accident, had shifted that chair and pushed her place card beneath the menu. Meghan couldn't possibly have missed it. Someone wanted this change to look official. Then William did something no one expected. He didn't argue. He didn't raise his voice. He simply pushed back his chair, looked directly across the table at Meghan, and walked out. The future king abandoned a state banquet in front of international dignitaries. The silence that followed was deafening. But this story doesn't begin at the banquet table. It began 6 weeks earlier at a private reception at Windsor Castle. During the formal family procession, Catherine expected to enter in her correct position, ahead of Meghan, as protocol demanded. Instead, an aide quietly directed Meghan forward. She stepped past Catherine. Harry followed awkwardly. William watched it all. Catherine, ever graceful, allowed it to happen without a scene. But behind closed doors, she told William not to make it an issue. He warned his father that night, another deliberate breach involving Catherine would force him to act publicly. Charles promised it wouldn't happen again. Yet here we were. At the most important state banquet of the year. Catherine finally entered the room expecting ceremony. Instead, she found her husband's chair empty and Meghan sitting in her place. The hurt in her eyes was unmistakable, though she kept her legendary composure. She stopped beside the table and asked Meghan directly, "Were you told this was yours?" Meghan claimed a senior official had escorted her there. When pressed for the name, her explanation began to unravel. Harry lifted the menu and saw Catherine's initials hidden underneath. Shame crossed his face. William, standing in the corridor, refused to return. An aide begged him, the toast was approaching, and international embarrassment loomed. But William stood firm. Sitting down again would make Catherine's humiliation official. He would not participate in turning disrespect into ceremony. What followed was a tense series of private confrontations that peeled back layers of palace intrigue. In a smaller chamber, the family gathered. Charles demanded answers. Who changed the chair? 2 seating plans appeared, one approved by the king, another with a forged amendment bearing what looked like his signature. Camilla admitted supporting adjustments to reduce tension, but denied ordering Catherine's seat taken. The trail eventually led to a shocking claim. The instruction had supposedly come from Harry himself, requesting Meghan sit in Catherine's place as a symbol of equality. Harry was furious. He had asked for no such thing. Someone had used his name, Charles's authority, and Meghan's desire for prominence to manufacture this crisis. Meghan insisted her team had only requested a stronger position. She admitted wanting the evening to show she hadn't been erased from the royal story. But she maintained she never ordered the deception. The room grew heavier. Catherine, calm but resolute, made her position clear: she would not accept a demotion disguised as reconciliation. William supported her completely. After heated private talks between the couples, a turning point arrived. Meghan stood, lifted Catherine's place card from beneath the menu, and carried it openly. She admitted she should have moved the moment William identified the seat. The original arrangement was restored. William agreed to return, but only with new conditions. No future changes to ceremonial positions without written consent. Charles, visibly shaken, ordered immediate suspensions and a full inquiry. He later signed a new protocol, verbal messages and assumed approvals would no longer be tolerated for royal precedents. By midnight, the world had a new defining image: William walking back into the banquet hall beside Catherine as her place card was restored. Harry entered alone. Meghan chose not to re-enter. One photograph dominated the front pages the next morning: the chair that divided the palace. Crowds gathered outside Buckingham Palace. Signs reading "Dignity has a place" appeared. Commentators called William's walkout not an act of abandonment, but a powerful refusal to let his wife's dignity be traded for a photo opportunity. This wasn't just about seating. It was about respect. About whether the palace would continue asking Catherine to absorb insult after insult in the name of manufactured unity. Charles has reportedly told senior aides that his desire for reconciliation created space for manipulation. William made it clear: unity without dignity is not unity at all. Harry and Meghan's return to royal events was always going to be delicate. But this night may have changed everything. Sources say trust has been severely damaged, and new boundaries have been drawn. What do you think, royal watchers? Was William right to walk out? Should Meghan have moved immediately? Or was this all a terrible misunderstanding blown out of proportion by palace politics? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Which royal do you stand with in this moment? If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're following every development in this story as it unfolds. From the forged signatures to the private confrontations, we'll keep you updated with the latest. The monarchy survived this crisis, but the scars may run deep. One chair, one decision, and the future of the crown hanging in the balance. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.